Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle. I wanted to start here before getting into a run as we normally do, just to kind of show you the screen because I think it's kind of cool. As you can see, we have a custom binding today because we are the mass. I'm going to explain this a little bit more as we go in, but you can see the quick description there. I also want to show that we are using two trinkets today, being the extra pouch, which will make sense very shortly, as well as the mass damper, which is not so much because I feel like we need the mass damper, but because I just feel like it's thematic. You know, it just fits. If we're the mass, then why should we have to worry so much about the mass? Either way, that's really all we need to know. I'm going to explain it as we go into this. Quickly, before we do that, the mod creator of this either goes by Venarin or JEG Development, I'm not sure which one, but they're the creator of this mod. We are also using custom hands today. We're using mass hands. You're going to see them shortly by safeBLUE. And also, I believe that mod was helped out by another user called Cherry, which also made the sound mod we're using today. We're also sounding like the mass. Anyways, that's all we need to know right here. Let's get into the run. Alright, so we're in the run here, and we have this. This is our green meat, or as I want to call it, mass meat trademark. I'm gonna take that. Sorry, mod creator, you're not gonna be allowed to take that anymore. I've got the patent. Definitely a viable patent that anybody could for sure get. I don't outside of just being able to use it and get, like, I don't know, like royalties. I don't know why you would ever patent that. It's not like you could use it for actual food. Hey, does anybody want my mass meat? No, that's immediately not appetizing. For good reason, too. Not just because of White Knuckle, but, you know. Anyways, I'm going too far into this. So let me explain what's going on. So we consume, as you can see on the bottom, there is a hunger meter. So we don't... We can obviously eat normal food, and it replenishes a little bit, as you can see, but not a lot. Only a tiny bit. What actually replenishes a lot is the green meat, the mass meat, which is very cool. How do we obtain mass meat, you might be asking? Again, we consume. We are the consumer. Well, not that consumer, but regardless. We consume things, and so what we can do is anytime there is a denizen, so like a barnacle or a roach or like a strider in Pipeworks, whatever, any enemy basically. I don't know about like the main denizens. I don't know if we can do this with face, but I'm not really wanting to try either. But we can consume them, so we can grab them, or at least I think we only need to have our hands open close by. I could be wrong about that. We can basically press G or X. G consumes them immediately and gives us the immediate replenish. It does another thing too, and I'll get to that in a second. X does the same thing. Well, it doesn't do the same thing. It turns them into meat directly that we can keep in our inventory. So basically an immediate use or a use of the meat that we can maybe use later. Hang tight. I don't really want either of that. Oh, there's condition. Very similar. This might actually be good. We don't get any buffs from our hunger right now, but if we have this, well, hopefully our mass meat contributes in the same way towards this. Otherwise, it might be a little annoying. But I guess we'll find out. Regardless, I got a little lost there. G does another thing. You can see here there's a little value of 5 right now, and every time that reaches 0, whenever we use G, we mutate. We basically gain a random perk, and I think the only perks that aren't available in that list are like the broken and shattered bones. Everything else, as far as I'm aware, is available to obtain, so I believe we can also get the chimney perks if we really wanted to. But there you go, that is, we are the consumer. I know that is dubbed for other things in the game, so I shouldn't exactly say that, but regardless, hello. We can kind of accidentally let go of stuff. Which is not exactly something I want to have a problem with, but regardless, I guess we'll take this bar as well. So yeah, so we're obviously trying to get the random perks, but having mass meat as well is useful, because in something like Shaft later, we're gonna kind of want to have some extra meat around, because there's not gonna be a lot of like roaches or blood bugs in that scenario, so we got to be a little careful with what we're doing, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll make it work. It also does mean we can sometimes get random perks that we might not want. Like, we might just get, like, only climbing, and then it's like, well... Look, I don't hate only climbing, don't get me wrong, but it's not the most fun of the perks, I would say. What do we got now? Adhesive perspiration, look at that, we're sticky. I killed enough things, and now I'm sticky mass. So there you go. So we got our first perk already, and the counter goes up every time that we get a new perk, so it takes a little longer. You think I could consume Buddy? Oh! Oh, wow! Oh, God! Oh, no, I feel really bad about that. I didn't think that would actually work. I guess he is a denizen, technically. I feel really bad about that. I'm so sorry. Oh, carnal bloodlust? I don't know if that's gonna work with this exactly, but, yeah, screw it. Let's try it. Why not? Why not? We got that. Let's, throw this in here as well. Get some extra roaches. And, we'll throw those in here real quick, just for, currency's sake. I guess, I'm hoping that these count as kills, because that might make this bad. And Carnal Bloodlust kind of is a terrible pick, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's fine. Do I worry about the secret right now? I don't know, actually. It might be worthwhile. If I get another rebar, it might be. Is there another rebar here? Let me look real quick. And there's explosive rebar. Not really anything great for us. I'm going to take this syringe, though, just because that'll be good in the future. Alright, well, I'm not going to take this Pitten then. And we'll get a move on. Because we don't really want to waste our time. But yeah. Anyways, you know, whenever I think about mutations, I think of this, this old graphic novel I used to have. It was Ultimate Spider-Man. I had, like, 1 volume of it. I should make sure to get some... Oh, man. I think Carnal Bloodlust works. Let me get some extra mass meat. I feel like it'll be useful to have that. That's why we have the pocket, so we don't have to worry about inventory space, at least for 5 meats. Let's get another meat. Get over here. Oh. Okay. That's why I'm glad you can grab blood bugs. But anyways, no, in this graphic novel, there was for the most part, I think it was about Doc Ock, but I think you could oh my god. Okay, technically I should do this. There we go. That's awesome, dude. Okay, I know what I want to do, which is this. Oh, this is sick. I kind of love it. It gives me, like, good power to be able to just immediately delete. It feels good. I don't know if I should be laughing so much about the fact that I can do this, but I like it. There's something about it. You know? It does feel good. I can't lie. But, oh! Anyways, no, this whole thing was like, I'm pretty sure it was about Doc Ock, but there was like one part where, and the story in this was a bit different than like the normal one that is normally around for like Sandman, but I believe they were like testing on Sandman. Can I delete this? Oh my god. I can. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that actually. Wow. I mean, it is a denizen, I just wasn't sure if it was actually going to work. Do I have a blood bug after me? I do. You want to be deleted? Congrats, you've been deleted now. I wonder... I can't really grab gas bags, but I assume that I can just do the keep the hand open thing like I mentioned before, and it will work. Oh, it's satisfying. Oh, I guess I could test here. Let's see. Does this work? Oh, it does. Oh my god, I can actually. And also, you can grab gas bags? That's news to me. Alright, well, the more you know. Get over here. Thank you. Gotta check my carnal bloodlust, but I'm on a roll right now. I don't really want to... I don't want to slow down, you know? It's okay, though. But, no, anyways, to finish the thought there... and honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Mass a little bit, just in terms of how it looks, at least in my memory. It's been a while. Oops, wrong key. I still have that floppy bind that I had forever ago for the strange discs. I kind of need to get rid of that. That's why whenever I press F, it shows up. But anyways, that's my own problem. I think Carnal Bloodlust is working, by the way. Oh, it is. 20 already, wow. But there's a panel in this Ultimate Spider-Man comic that shows Sandman being, like, experimented on, or maybe created. Again, I don't remember the exact plot line, but he's, like, all liquidy, and he looks like he's being, like, consumed by mass. Like, that's what he looks like. It's very, like, liquidy rather than sandy. It's really disturbing. I still remember it years later after seeing it. It was just something, like, when I was younger, as a kid, it was kind of traumatizing in a way. Which sounds weird, but, like, it kind of was, though. I don't really need Carabiner, but I will take a Yearning Photo. Yearning Photo is kind of amazing, actually. I need to give it a little bit more respect than I probably do. I have 4 meats. Oh, I thought I got another meat. Alright, well, I'm not wanting to waste too much of my time here. You can have this as well. Is there anything I can buy here? I could buy another syringe. I think I'm going to do that, and then give you that, and a Pitten. Did that Pitten not count? Okay, I was going to say, it should count. Alright, there we go. Yearning Photo, Cleaver, which is very nice, and we're good to go. Probably should have gotten more meat, but I think we'll be okay. I think 4 will be good enough for us for the time being. Could be wrong. Again, we can't consume other food, which is always nice. But yeah, honestly, I should use that, well, now I know that's pointing out a bazaar. I'm aware of that one, though, thank you. But,
please enjoy your...
I should honestly use that Sandman picture, if I can find it. I hope I can find it. I'll have put it on the screen if I found it, but, I can almost use it as a thumbnail. Speaking of thumbnails, actually, well, I could say multiple things. First of all, I guess thank you to those of you who, watched the last video. I was kind of experimenting a little bit. I was going to do a whole dedicated video on redoing the hunted binding, because I hadn't really... let's take a meat. Because I did that hunted binding video, my first experience with it forever ago, and you know, it was fun. It was a good time. But oh, I have velocity augments too. I didn't even realize that. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're good, we're good, sorry. I'm getting distracted by my own perks. There's so many more here already. Oh, we have another meat. Okay, there, never mind. I thought I did get another one. They spawn up there, it throws me off. But, no, I was experimenting a bit, and because I didn't expect on stream my grinding and, practice runs for trying to do the hunted binding better was actually going to go so well that I got it on the first try. That was kind of crazy. Spoilers for that video, I suppose, a little bit, but I don't know. It's still it's nice to talk about, because I'm like, oh, I got it first. It was sloppy, don't get me wrong, and there was several deaths, but you know, at the end of the day, I got it done, and that's what counts, right? But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. And so I wanted to edit that down at least, just to have that video still there. But on the topic of thumbnails again, there was multiple people, multiple of you that were kind of asking me, either saying, you know, wow, the thumbnail's really cool, which, you know, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Or, asking how I made the thumbnail, and I did respond to a comment on that video, trying to, like, explain it through text, which is kind of hard to do with a very picture-heavy medium, literally. But I tried my best, and I don't know if I really accomplished it, but I tried. And yeah, no, it was actually, should I go over there and see if I can get the no, that'll waste time. I don't care about that disc, it's fine. Not necessary. There's no ATM here or anything, so it's not like it's gonna matter. But I've always wanted to make a tutorial video on thumbnails and everything like that. I really do enjoy making them. I've done photo editing and things like that for a very long time throughout my life. Probably since I've been about, like, ever since I was maybe like 9 years old, I want to say. I've been doing stuff with, like, not Photoshop. The first software I ever used was paint.net. Which, RDNA? Yeah, why not? I'll take RDNA. That's a fun one. Oh yeah, we have this as well. That's why I grabbed this. I don't need this. Thank you. I do have discs in here, by the way, so that is an important thing to note. Oh, we got a bar. I'll gladly take that. I don't really need this. Well, I might need that. Hold on. What do we have for purchase here? 3 bottles. That's perfect. I'll take 2. Just because, you know, you never know. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Let me meet up real quick. Just max out our meat. And, we should be okay. But anyways, no, I've been doing photo editing since I've been about, like, 9 years old. My lead into that, the whole reason I ever did that was, there was, like, old free forums back in the day, and I had a bunch of online friends that made some, and these are, like, free form. These were, like, PHP website, not even HTML, website free forum pages. Basically, like, kind of the things that people used, at least what I used when I was younger in those days, over something like Discord. Because that wasn't really a thing. Like, I think TeamSpeak might have been around at the time. I don't actually know. If it did, I wasn't using it at the time. I wouldn't have been smart enough as a lad at that moment of my life to even know how to use it, probably. But regardless, there was, like, a couple free forums I was on, and you could, like, make custom emotes for them, so as much as I want to say, like, oh, I made all these custom emotes with it, that was, like, the first thing I ever did. No. The first thing I ever did was, somebody else made a bunch of, emoticons for their free forum, except that for some reason they didn't know how to make their picture transparent, so they'd always have, like, white backgrounds behind the little, like, smiley faces they made. Which is fine, you know, like, I was pretty young, and I'm pretty sure they were pretty young too, so, like, they didn't know exactly what to do, which is entirely fair. And so, I'm gonna hope there's actually some roaches we can find here. That would be nice. This is the time that I want the attack roaches that can show up here to actually, show up, you know. I forgot we have our DNA. I almost forgot we have that. Breeder? Oh. Alright. That's pretty much the only roach I could hope for, I suppose. At least that I can remember. There might be other ones, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. Whoa! Bart. I don't like that the stickiness goes away even if I'm grabbing something that I can normally grab, but whatever. Roach. Roach. Nice. Okay, I don't think there's food in there. Not that it really matters. Again, we're just gonna eat any normal food we can come across. I think there's a roach here. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter enough to me anymore. But yeah, so I learned how to use paint.net at the time, just to, like, remove backgrounds. That was the whole thing that I did. I think I hear a breeder in here, so that's kind of nice. I'll take some meat from you, I think. And I guess I'll take some meat from you as well. Then we can have some more meats, okay. And then I will eat you. Nice. You did not spawn that many roaches, but that's okay. I don't really need that many. And now I'm getting greened. But, yeah, no, you know, I've done it so long. I've done so many, like, photo things in my life for so long that I've basically, for many years, I've been the family relative that, if anybody ever needs anything in relation to, like, a picture touched up, then, you know who to call. And, it's not like I ever asked for that. I just had, like, my parents multiple times, like, kind of communicate that that was something I was good at. And then, like, relatives would be like, oh, wait, that, like, family member of ours we never talk to except for the time when we need something. Look, I'm not that insulted, I get it. There's many other instances, even with, like, people that aren't family members that do that kind of thing, too. So it's not, like, the most crazy concept ever or anything, but... Okay, could you let go, please? Thank you. I'd really love that. Oh my god. What? Did you help me up a lot? Oh, you led me up here. That's not where I want to go. Okay, well, I got a little turned around. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We're back. We're back. I got a little thrown off. Don't worry about it. I don't know how he grabbed me exactly, but you know what? It's fine. I was freaking out a little bit. I was like, oh my god, how? Well, thank God for Sticky. That actually saved my life right there. Oh, hi. Yeah, you can... I'll take a meat. That's fine. Alright, sorry. I got a little distracted. Things almost went really bad just then. My brain stopped working. But no, I've had so many instances in my life where, you know, uncompensated in any way, and I'm not, like, asking that, like, family members need to, like, you know, compensate me in, like, a financial way, in a monetary way, directly or anything. I was never trying to ever ask that from a family member, but, you know, not even, like, a thanks most of the time when I would do these things, but, you know, I've edited so many... The two most common things I've ever edited for family members are, like, I don't even know the best way to describe them. Like digital, I don't know, like, sort of name cards or like, gift labels, I guess. You know, like the sort of, to this person from this person you'd put on, like, a birthday gift or, like, a Christmas gift or something. I feel like there's a name and my brain's just kind of failing to remember what that is, but regardless, I made tons of those for people, because there's so many people that will, like, gift a computer or, like, a laptop and want to have, like, you know, the screen say, oh, to this person, from this person, and so I made tons of those. I'll take the translocator, thank you. Really good for Carnal Bloodlust if I don't want to kill with my God button, if you will. But, yeah, no, like, I've done... have we gotten any other perks additionally from this? We need 3 more, I suppose. Good to know, good to know. I'm gonna put this in the ATM. I don't know why I picked up this food to make it harder for myself, but I did. Oh, almost lost that roach. I was gonna eat this food, and then I was like, wait a minute. I think I've messed up. Let me put these roaches away. There might be a roach to kill in here. Might get another meat just for the sake of it, and then I'll start killing for perks, but, oop. The longer I can go without a meat being eaten during this, the better. I need this. I have 2 flashlights. I can do that. Rowstone can't be sacrificed. I'm just going to put this in here. Okay, we have 2 of those. Do I have anything? Oh, I have another disc. I didn't realize that. Okay, let me go over here real quick, because I imagine there's probably a roach I can kill. There is. Where are you? Oh, I got you. Stop jumping. Okay. I gotta, like, look at them directly. Actually, I probably should have just G'd for that, huh? Oh, well. Okay. Got this roach here as well. Get in there. I'm gonna use this other disc also here. But, yeah, no, I made tons of those for family members. I've also made, there was one time, I think it must have been, like, a coworker of one of my parents, and they were, like, this was quite a while ago now, but they had, like, a coworker, and I guess they paid some sort of, I guess, like, a Fiverr person or something to basically take some photos they had of, you know, just their, like, family members or whatever, and they wanted to edit them so that they were on photos, or like, it looked like it was a photo of Santa Claus. Alright, we got paranoia. I'm gonna put that there. I don't really need the flare gun necessarily. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay with what we have. Yeah, multiple injectors. Alright, we're good. We're fine, we're fine. But, I gotta make sure to use our DNA here as well. There we go. Very good. There are some roaches here as far as I'm aware, so I should probably do that. I'm gonna take another meat now, just so it's not much of a problem. Nothing great there. But, anyways, there was these stock photos of Santa holding, like, picture frames, and they wanted to have their family edited onto them from these pictures they had. Which is totally fine. That's like a, you know, there's tons of services that do that, or people that do that, whatever. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And, you know, it can be kind of like a nice-looking thing, especially when done right, but they were very disappointed in what they got. Like, the pictures were skewed and distorted, like, they just didn't look right, and yeah, they weren't great. They were pretty bad, and I'm like, I don't know how much you paid for these, but they're not amazing. Like, they don't even match the lighting, like, the saturation of the photos looks too weird. It did not look realistic at all. And, like, look, a lot of them are not going to be that amazing. It is what it is. It's not, like, that complicated of a thing. So, you know, there's definitely going to be people doing those just to make, like, a quick buck and make something that's not, like, that crazy. But it was like, man, this is still pretty lacking. And so I guess I think it was my dad. It must have been my dad that was saying to this person, like, oh, you know, my son knows how to do photo stuff. Like, they could probably help you out and, you know, do something better. And then my dad would have come up to me and been like, hey, you know, explain the whole situation and been like, yeah, so can you, like, you know, do something about this? Can you help him out? Like, what can you do? Either way, I remember doing it. I remember 100% helping out, and I was like, okay, I'll see what I can do, see if I can accomplish some sort of thing that looks good. And I'm gonna take another meat here. Nest should not be nearly that much of an issue, I think. But anyways, so I was like, yeah, I'll help out, and I start editing this thing. I'm like, I think I got it for the most part, honestly. Like, it's not that bad, it's not crazy by any means. The main issue was that the fact that the perspective was not matched for the picture frames that Santa was holding up. Right? So, like, that was kind of the main issue. So it's like, okay, all you need to do is really solve that. So how do you do that? Well, you just need to make sure that you're not, like, ruining the image too much. I have an idea. Freebie. I might have gotten a perk too. Do I have another perk? No, I need 2 more. Okay. There's a blood bug here that spawns most of the time, but I'm not going to wait around for him because he'll probably bump me off, which I don't want to have happen, so I'm not going to worry about it. Should I test this on face? Probably, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to... I don't want to know what happened. Actually, where is face? Okay. Is he not around? What happened? Is it because I'm the mass, or is it because of the mass damper? I don't... Alright, well, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that. We're still going. But yeah, so... I remember taking, like, my time, and I was doing so much for this photo. I was like, I'm gonna do this photo so well. Like, I'm gonna do all of the best things that you could ever imagine, you know? Like, I am going to nail this photo. I'm going to be the best. And so I got the perspective right. I like relit the photos so that it was like, you know, or I tweaked the photos that were supposed to be on the frame so that the lighting matched and everything. I went through and I was like, I'm gonna make it so that I'm gonna even add like a little bit of lighting to the photo, like subtle, but just to make it look like it's kind of in the picture frame, behind like the bevel and everything. Like, I'm gonna go the extra mile for this. I'm gonna make this look awesome, and they're gonna realize that this person that they paid or whatever could have been so much better, and yet they weren't. And they're gonna be like, holy crap, I wasted my money. And so that's what I did, and I spent all this time doing it, and I made it look so good. I made it look like there was glass. I made it look like it was inside the thing with like a subtle shadow. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it looked really good, really convincing. Almost looked like if you didn't know better, you would have thought like, man, they got some like crazy professional shoot this stock photo Santa Claus with the photo and everything, and it looked great. And then my dad showed up in the room, and they're like, or he's like, you know, it's cool, but I don't think they'll like it. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, they're just not gonna like it. Just make it simpler. And so I like took everything out, and the only thing I had was the fact that it looked like the perspective was matched. That was it. And I was like, well, this kind of sucks now. All my work that I did doesn't really matter. Apparently my dad sent them both. Apparently, I don't know for sure, but that's what I was told. And they liked the one that had like no edits other than a better perspective than the one they had. And so I wasted a lot of my time. Mind you, it's a good lesson, though, at the end of the day. Like, again, really no compensation or thanks or anything like that. But, you know, another consumptive reflex. Oh my god, I shouldn't do that. That would be bad for us, but... You know, I'll just do another Carnal Bloodlust. Why not? Who cares? Let's just go full crazy with this. Get the most we can out of this. 10 for that. We only have 29, really? We have Cryogenic Touch. That is so useless for us. I told you it was random. Whatever we can get, so... Yeah. I'm gonna do this just for the sake of it. Because everybody likes a little bit of alcohol. We're good, right? We got everything we need? Anything in here that I want? Actually, yes, I want to blow up this door, which you could blow up. Boop. Eat this. Just for the sake of it. What do we got in here? Now that's what I like to see! Yes, sir. Okay, much better, much better. It's all good. I could probably make this without the plant, but I don't want to... Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we could totally make that without the plant. It's fine. Either way, I've been doing Photoshop stuff for a long time. Maybe at some point I will do a video, like doing tutorials on stuff. I do have a fun time doing the thumbnails for this. Hopefully the thumbnail for this one is one that you guys are like, oh, it's not bad. Because I'm a little... I already have it thrown together, so I know what it is. I was a little experimental with it, but I liked the idea, so I was like, I gotta do it. I should probably gun, huh? Yeah. Actually, the blood bugs in here are gonna be kind of annoying to get down, I suppose. I didn't mean to do that. That was just kind of instinct. Oh well. It's fine. We got Carnal Bloodlust still, so that's still practical for us in some aspect. Yeah, I'll G. I don't think Nest I really need much meat. I think there's enough enemies I can kind of just go, right? Is there another blood bug? Yeah, there is. Hello. Gladly take you as well. Why not? Just more for the Carnal Bloodlust. It's all good. I'd love to say I learned as well from, you know, doing things a little bit too much, but, no. Not really. Not really. I'm not exactly, oh, actually, you know, I have a... I talked a little bit about this on stream, because I happened to do it, like, before stream, and I went back today. There's an event in my area right now that is, it's like a poutine thing. I'm Canadian, so, you know, it shouldn't be anything that's like, oh my god, that's crazy. I can't believe there's like poutine in Canada, but there is. It's like an event where basically a bunch of different places that make poutine are like, who makes the best poutine? Here's a bunch of different kinds of poutine that you can buy. Check it out. And so... I went one day, I got like this maple bacon poutine, which, you know, very Canadian. And that's what I had like the night before stream. And then today I got like a little sampler thing. I got two. I got a popcorn chicken poutine and a lobster poutine, which honestly, the definition of poutine is very, you know, loose in that regard. Because really it was just fries, curd, and then... you know, I think it was like a hollandaise sauce and lobster. I'm like, you know, there's only 2 ingredients in there that make it poutine. Is fries and cheese enough to consider it poutine? I guess it's just, it's a poutine-like, so I guess that's good enough. But still, I deleted your bar. I guess that's unfortunate. I'll go get you too, because you're here. And that gives me free stuff. Alright, is there a bazaar here? That would be great. There isn't. I swear a bazaar can spawn there. It just never happens in the videos. Sure. Oh, wow. The frame rate was really bad right there. I don't know why that was like that. But anyways, no, it was really good, but, we mostly went the second time, because I could probably make this jump, and I should, but, we got time. We got time. But we went with like a family friend, and or actually a couple family friends, I suppose. But regardless, when we were there, my parents had gotten into a conversation with one of our family friends. You know, they're a similar age. You know, I don't know what like I guess Gen X. Is it Gen X? I don't even know. I'm just gonna do this to kill you, because I don't like you and you're annoying. Should I just sit here and wait for crabs? I suppose I could do that, right? Yeah, it kind of works, unironically. I just got a lot off of that. I could get these barnacles too, but I'm just gonna go. Oh yeah, there's always a lot of crabs up here, right? Never mind. I'm stuck. Delete us. Oh my god. It's crazy. Nest goes very hard with this holy. But anyway, no, my parents were having a conversation with our one family friend, and, well, I'm not gonna get super into the details about it, because I don't want to say it was, like, not super politically correct, but, you know, it kind of was like that. And so, in a way, I don't want to be like, oh, by the way, you're just there. That's weird. You can't actually go up there. I wish you could, but I don't believe you can, from what I know. But either way, they were kind of talking about, like, behaviors, let's just put it that way, of like, younger generations and like, things that are different about theirs versus, you know, the current generation or whatever. And again, it was mostly like a debate based on curiosity rather than anything trying to be offensive or anything like that. It was not really, I would say, but maybe one or two things could be considered depending on who you ask, but okay. I would like you guys to be out of here. Also take these, might as well. Oh boy. I'm gonna shoot this. I could probably just get up there from here, but, you know, I probably shouldn't risk it either. I can get rid of their tentacles, which is different than that, I guess. That's weird. But anyways, so the only reason I bring this up is at one point my my mother had brought up that apparently in like the first or second grade, when I was in like the first and second grade, sometime around there, apparently like my teachers had brought up that I did some strange things in class, or like I just acted stranger than other kids, and they were basically being told that I had like behavioral issues. I feel like that's a hard word to say for me. I don't know why, but that's one of those issues actually. And I was like, this is news to me. I've never heard this in my life. What? And I'm like, I guess, you know, you wouldn't really tell a kid, like, oh, by the way, your behavior is an issue. You are a problem. Like, that's not exactly the most positive thing to do. I guess I realize that, but, like, still, it's weird, because I'm like, I don't remember that at all. Nobody said that to me. What are you talking about? But, even with this, feeding trough is a problem for me, I swear to God. I don't like feeding trough. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna use my sticky. I kind of like adhesive perspiration, actually. It's kind of, like, crazier than you would expect it to be, but somehow it's really good. I just never use it. Okay. I was a little lost there. But yeah, no, I was like, Mom, Dad, you never told me that, like, you know, all those years ago, that, people were like, oh, you have behavioral issues? I remember one time in, like, 5th grade, a teacher had complained and said that, apparently I was, too fidgety, which I always knew, because it was mostly just because I was bored in class. It wasn't so much that I felt the need to do it. I just, you know, I would fidget a lot, because I'm like, this class is boring, and I hate it. So, that I knew of, but, you know, I've been told multiple times growing up, like, oh, you feel like somebody that has, like, undiagnosed ADHD or autism. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay. And when I play these runs, I feel like maybe it feels like that a little bit more, but it's more so because I'm stressed and trying to keep my thoughts straight. So this isn't really an accurate representation, but still, maybe, I don't know. Now I'm starting to think that a little bit more, now that I've learned this information. But who knows? Maybe I'm just insane. I've talked about getting a... Oh my god, that score. Good lord. But yeah, I've talked about, like, taking an online test and it told me I was a psychopath. That's a whole topic for that video, though. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a very, very cool run and very cool mod. I really like it a lot. I mean, we got a lot of things that really helped it out, like Carnal Bloodlust, as well as Conditioned. That was very cool as well. What do we have in our stats here? Also, pretty much all of you here are viewers of the channel and our stream, so hello to all of you. Yeah, we had 2 pouches, of course. Yeah, we had Conditioned Polyphagia, 2 Carnal Bloodlust, Velocity Augments, Cryogenic Touch didn't really matter. We had Ad Pumps, apparently. I guess we got that towards the end. Adhesive is very good. I do like that a lot. rabbit DNA, of course, and as well as paranoia. So, you know, it's a little broken, but at the same time, it's not too crazy. So yeah, anyways, very, very cool. And my score on the leaderboard isn't really accurate, I would say. But anyways, okay. Yeah, hopefully that's not actually counted, but who knows. Anyways, that was very cool. I very much enjoyed this. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this video and other videos as well, and all your support on them. That's everything from me. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. And I'll hopefully see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.